This is the true horrifying story on one of the Game of Thrones cast members. She was in love with nature, and while on a safari ride, a lion grabs her through her car window and mauls her to death. Hit that like button and subscribe right now. This is the story of Katherine Chappell, eaten alive by a vicious lion. Welcome to Exclusion. Katherine Chappell, the brilliant Game of Thrones editor, had always been captivated by the allure of the natural world. Her work in the fast-paced world of television production was her livelihood. But it was Africa's wild heart that had always called to Katherine. So, when an opportunity to volunteer at a South African nature preserve arose, she couldn't resist the chance to make a difference and, perhaps, capture the perfect shot for her dream project, a documentary on animal poaching. With her trusty camera in hand, Katherine embarked on a journey of a lifetime. She had visited numerous continents, exploring Japan, Australia, and Europe. But this adventure was unlike any other. She was on a mission to protect rhinoceroses and elephants, creatures at risk of extinction due to relentless poaching. The South African Safari Park, nestled north of Johannesburg, offered Katherine a glimpse into the wild beauty she had always admired from afar. It was a world of untamed nature, where lions roamed freely, and every turn brought a new and breathtaking spectacle. In the heart of the sprawling African savanna, the lions stand as living embodiments of strength and power. Their physical attributes and jaw power are a testament to their supremacy in the animal kingdom. These magnificent creatures, especially the adult males, known as marnays, boast a regal heft that ranges between 330 to 550 pounds, underscoring their formidable physical prowess. Their jaws, finely tuned for the art of predation, wield a bite force of approximately 650 pounds per square inch, capable of rending flesh and shattering bone with ease. As apex predators, they not only boast individual might, but also excel in cooperative hunting, employing their collective strength and coordinated strategies to encircle and subdue formidable prey. It's in their jaws, honed over millennia, that they secure their place atop the food chain. Not only do these formidable jaws enable them to strip meat from bone with precision, but they also allow for swift, devastating kills, whether by snapping the neck of their quarry or piercing through thick hides. Yet, it's not just in the hunt that their might is on display. They valiantly defend their pride's territory, their powerful jaws serving as instruments of protection in confrontations with intruders. The lions, with their magnificent builds and awe-inspiring jaw power, are not just rulers of the savannah, but also symbols of the wild's indomitable strength and majesty. On that fateful day, the sun hung high in the sky, casting a golden glow over the African savannah. Katherine and her fellow volunteers, along with local tourists, ventured deeper into the park. Their spirits were high, filled with awe and anticipation, as they marveled at the untouched wilderness around them. As they approached a serene scene, a pair of lions resting by the roadside, a hushed excitement coursed through the group. The guide had cautioned them to keep windows up and maintain a safe distance. But the allure of capturing a close-up shot of the magnificent creatures was too tempting for Katherine to resist. The vehicle in front of Katherine's came to a halt next to the lions, and the driver confidently rolled down his window, smartphone in hand, poised to snap a shot that would surely be the envy of his friends back home. Katherine, ever the adventurer, couldn't resist the call of the wild either and followed suit, keen to document this extraordinary encounter. Initially, the lions paid no mind to the onlookers. The male lion continued his relaxed repose, and the lioness lazily stretched out her body in the afternoon sun. For a moment, The world was as it should be, humans observing the wild, and the wild continuing its natural course. But then, the world changed in an instant. Without warning, the lioness reared up on her hind legs and peered into the open window of Katherine's vehicle. A collective gasp escaped from the group, their hearts racing and the air thick with tension. The male lion remained unmoved, uninterested in the sudden commotion. Within seconds, the tranquil scene descended into chaos. The lioness lunged with unimaginable power, her razor-sharp teeth closing around Katherine's shoulder. The vehicle's occupants were paralyzed by the sight, unable to fathom the danger they were now in. Katherine's driver, realizing the peril they were in, fought back desperately. He dived into the passenger seat, his fists flying as he tried to fend off the lioness. The tourists in nearby vehicles honked their horns frantically, calling for help. The lioness, her mouth and paw smeared with blood, retreated momentarily, but her predatory instincts were far from satiated. In a flash, she re-entered the vehicle, resuming her attack on Katherine, whose life hung in the balance. The rangers, alerted by the cacophony of honks and cries for help, arrived in haste. The lions were eventually driven away, but it was too late. Katherine Chappell, the Game of Thrones editor on a mission to save wildlife, had tragically lost her life to the untamed beauty of the African wilderness. In the aftermath of this heart-wrenching incident, friends and family from around the world gathered to pay their respects to the adventurous and passionate Katherine, who had ventured into the wild to make a difference. Katherine's life had been a tapestry of incredible experiences, and her work as an editor had taken her to the magical realms of television. Katherine's death sparked a fierce debate about safety standards in the park. It was the third major big cat attack in just 4 months, prompting questions about visitor safety and the measures taken by the park to protect both humans and the wild inhabitants. The park's management, while defending its commitment to maintaining a safe environment, faced intense scrutiny. Yet, amidst the tragedy and debate, the park remained open, an enduring testament to the delicate balance between humans and the wild. And as the world mourned the loss of Katherine Chappell, her story served as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable and untamed nature of the animal kingdom, where beauty and danger coexist in a timeless dance. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe for everything exclusion.